Everyone. My name is Anna, and welcome to today's message. Today's message is what is true love? From Romans 12:10-13. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves, and never be lacking in zeal, but keep your spiritual fervor, serving the Lord. This is a message of the importance of genuine love, respect, and serving God within your own heart and among other believers, and to love others, honor them, and serve them in hope, patience, and faith. So what does it mean to be devoted to one another? Well, to explain this, I want to first discuss how most humans act in our very needy world. Now, everyone chooses a personal battle every day, and they're continuously fighting their way through this thing we call life. And the comparisons we make about ourselves regarding others, mostly regarding how we look, if our hair's just right, do we have the nicest clothes, the nicest house, car, are we living our best life? Better than the neighbors? But we're killing ourselves every day. And how do they say that? We're doing it by trying to keep up to the Joneses. We choose to be totally deprived of our own real identity, which only comes from God. Well, we have a lot to learn, all of us, including me. Our comparison game, it needs to end. We need to get back to love. See, the unconditional love of God that He gives us for Him, for ourselves, and for everyone that we meet is made in His image. But honestly, it doesn't seem like we act that way. We understand that God has a plan for us, and we know that it's by God's grace that we're here and alive to fulfill the plan. So why are we so confused about our identity? When truly it's in God's unconditional love that we become all that we're meant to be. And it's in God's love that we choose to evolve into our next best self. And in God's love that we learn how to love and serve others, to live a Christ-like life. It's in God's love that we choose devotion and obedience to find eternal life through our faith. So back to my original question, what does it mean to be devoted to one another? Well, it means a commitment to each other by caring for others, other believers, and our own families. And love, well, that's the basis for all of this. You've heard me so many times say that love is the answer because, well, it truly is. And you've heard me say that it's the greatest commandment because that's true. The love of God is our foundation, and it's selfless. And when people are full of the love of God, well, there's great power among them. Honoring others is not about you being lower. It's about raising others up to meet you in the image of God. And once you have and you understand who you are, well, you have a job to do, which is to honor them and help them do the same for others. Today, I was thinking, why can't we just see that our power and ultimately our salvation hinges on our human ability to come together? Not to compare our cars and our homes, but to actually find love for each other. Why is that so hard to do? Well, it's because we're confused about what love is and what it's not. It's not the person who supports your bad habits or feeds your toxic cycles, and it's not somebody who continues to engage in your bad behavior. Love is that person who holds you accountable to become your best person. Love is a person who wants you to be the best version of yourself and who sees your potential even when you can't see it. And they encourage your faith, and they honestly and truly love you. You see, when someone challenges you to grow and evolve, and they encourage you to chase your own divine mission, when they push you to become your passion, it's because they love you. And they're going to push you because they're committed to helping you find your way. And that is true devotion to another, showing them God's love. And you need to show them how to understand, and when love's a partnership, that you both become successful. And that kind of love, well, it's worth it. That kind of love is what God gives us. And that caring for one another, being supportive, and having shared faith and value. And it's in being devoted in honor and generosity to others. It's not about what you see when you look out the window of your fancy house. You know, you can't take that house with you when you leave this world. What saves you is your love and faith. What saves you is what's in your heart. So today's message is this: choose kindness, compassion, honor, service, and above all else, unconditional love, because we are all valuable. Choose to be joyful in hope and faithful in prayer for everyone, every single person around you. And put their needs above yours and treat them respectfully. Be kind and considerate, and mostly show them love. Choose to build up others and help them evolve into all that they can be, but mostly help them become people that honor God, because His love is what saves us. My friends, love really is the answer. If this resonated with you, please like and share my post. And thank you for your donations to my divine mission and for helping me to keep my messages alive. I'll see you next time.